Good morning, everyone. This is Step 1 of Public Speaking 101. Step 1, how do I start? Where do I begin? What do I do? Let's think about it. What's the most important thing all before we learn about public speaking? It's the 4 C's. What's the 4 C's? Now, I enter this idea with this. Look at our friend Daffy Duck. His hands are fully open, aren't they? I want you to learn as much as you can at your own pace. That's right. No fancy background, no fancy PowerPoints, no fancy words and everything else. Just real and reality 101. That's right. Just me and you. Nobody else. No imaginary this, imaginary that. No imaginary friends, gimmicks, gizmos, call what you want. All real. Step 1, 4 C's. What are the 4 C's? First is courage. That's right, courage. How do you get courage? Well, obviously, a certain quality of your mind. You're facing challenges. You're being brave. You're facing difficulty, facing danger. This is all about courage. You have the no fear attitude. You've always had that. You might have suppressed over the years of responsibility of time. Remember, when you're small, very small, young child or toddler, your eyes are like this. Eyes are like this. You have courage to try everything, to jump, to springboard, all kinds of things you have courage for. And what happens? Responsibility comes in. Maturity says to come in. If that courage is still there, it may be untapped, but it's still there. That's the first part of the 4 C's. It's courage. We all have courage somewhere. We had courage to ride a bicycle, didn't we? Courage to jump on that lake. Courage to go fishing. Courage to climb that hill. All kinds of things. It's called courage. We all need courage. We all have a touch of courage in us. Yes, we do. We have to re-tap into that reservoir of unbelievable courage. We all have courage. The fear of this, the fear of that? No. Somebody told you can't do this. You can't do that. That's what happened. And you believed it. But a lot of times that belief was not true. It wasn't. You had courage to do all kinds of things. You had that no fear attitude. I think I'll try this. What's the worst that can happen? It might not work out. That's it. Nothing's going to happen to you. Of course, you don't put yourself in a dangerous situation until you're organized. Mentally, physically. You don't take a risk unless it's a calculated risk. That's right. That's courage. To understand and be brave. To face difficulty. That's the 4 C. The first of the 4 C's is called courage. Step 1. The second C of the 4 C's is confidence. Confidence. Do you have enough confidence in yourself? Do you? Did your parents tell you to be confident about yourself? Did your friends and relatives tell you to be confident? Or does it come within? Most of the time, yes, it comes from within. It's called confidence. A self-belief. You trust yourself. Because nobody else can trust you unless you trust yourself. Look in the mirror. Can I trust myself to do this? Trust myself? Do you trust your own ability to do this? How did you ride a bicycle for the first time by yourself? Because you trusted yourself. You had confidence in yourself. That's right. Nobody had to look over you. You knew what you were doing. You were trained. You were organized. Methodically, you're all set to go. That's called confidence. The next C of the 4 C's is called confession. You say to yourself, confession. You're not confessing to a rabbi or priest or a minister. No. Confession to yourself. It's admitting to yourself. Disclosing to yourself. Acknowledgement, I don't know how to do this, or I do know how to do this. I'm going to be honest with yourself. Look in the mirror. Are you honest with yourself? That's confession. You can't lie forever to yourself. You can't. It's going to catch up one day, some moment in time. Something will catch up. That's why I call it confession. Confession to yourself. I don't know how to do this, but I want to learn. That's right. You're combining your courage and your confidence. To confess within yourself, I want to learn this. I know I can do this. I used to do it all the time. Talking to your friends and family. How come that's easy for you? Because you're comfortable with it. You have the courage to speak up. You have confidence within yourself to speak up. That's right. Now you have confession to yourself. Yes, I can do this. You can do this. I'm ready to do this. So now you have the courage and conviction. You have the confidence to do it yourself. And now you confess to yourself, yes, I can do this. Yes, I can do this. Look in the mirror. Yes, I can do this. The last part, believe it or not, I believe is the most difficult part. It's confession. Confession. You did a confession. However, what leads confession is to compassion. Compassion, to help others. It's not a question of always helping yourself. You're helping others. That's compassion. Other people have issues about this, issues about that. And you'll notice you have a gift for something. A gift of geography, history, science, something. It could be all kinds of things. When I say a gift, you might find something very comfortable to do. Very, very comfortable. I call that a gift. There's a reason why you're able to do this so easily. I've met many, many students in my background and people I've met in my lifetime. They found art very, very easy. To draw this, to draw that. I've met many, many people who can build things. Just say it in your mind, I want you to build this. And in their mind, they know exactly how to build something without even looking at something. I have that ability, like everybody has that ability. Everybody does. Some people have it more, some people have it less. The key is to tap into it. You have to have the courage, number one, like I mentioned, of the 4 C's, the courage to try this, to be brave and face difficulty. I never said it's easy. Of course not. You have to have confidence in yourself. Belief in yourself. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I can. Number 3 I talked about was confession. Looking in the mirror and telling others, yes, I believe this. You're admitting to yourself, yes, I can do this. Yes, I have a problem. Whatever it is. Once you're honest with yourself, you have the courage and the confidence, and you have confession to yourself. The final step is compassion. You realize you can do this. That's right. People want to help you. And also you want to help them do something also. That's right. It's a give more than take. Remember that. Give of yourself to others, and they will help you. I'll say that again. Give unto others, and they will help you. Remember that. Give unto others. So, let's say you have a gift for sewing, whatever it is, arts and crafts. You find it easy. And I'm sure there's someone in your family or friends who'd be interested to know how to do that. You find it easy. It's a gift. So have the compassion to help others. It might be indirectly. It might be in a party. It might be in all kinds of atmospheres. You never know. It's still the compassion to help others. That's compassion. Remember, the 4 C's are very, very important. As I mentioned before, courage. How do you get courage? From a bottle? From the store? From online? Instagram? No. It's a quality within your mind. You have to have the courage and conviction to be brave, to try this and try that. That's conviction. So you're going to face a certain pain of trying. You might feel embarrassed, but that's okay. You have confidence, which is the second of the 4 C's. Confidence in yourself. Trust within yourself. That's right, trust. Can you trust yourself? If you can't trust yourself, who else can you trust? People can tell you to trust this and trust that. But at the end of the day, the end of the moment, only you can trust you. I'll say that again. Only you can trust you. Nobody else. Stop making excuses. I can't do this. I cannot do that. I'm not able to do that. You have the courage to do this. Public speaking is in your head. It is. You know how to do it. You've been doing this all your life. But different designs. When I say different designs, it simply means when a teacher or a parent or a relative said, please go talk about this. You might have froze at first. It might not be a familiar topic or a feeling. However, everybody has a certain gift. I've always said that, I always will. If you have that gift, you can transfer that passion into any topic you want to do. That's right. That's where my terms come about. Talk about what you love. You can talk forever. Talk about what you love. You can talk forever. What does that mean? Well, for example, I can talk about ice when it comes to ice hockey. I can talk about space and flying forever. Those are my 3 main passions. Just like you. Let's say you have a passion for gardening. You love the feel of the dirt in your fingers. You love the feel of dirt on your hands, helping flowers grow, and so on. Why do you like that? You have compassion for a living creature, which is a plant. Let's say to talk about biology. Use that passion taking care of plants for biology. Or history. Put something in the moment of compassion of being in that moment. You see what I mean? You have that passion. It's already inside. You don't have to memorize it. Of this book or that book. Most people fail to understand this simple concept. It's very, very simple. Talk about what you love. You can talk forever. You can. Transfer that passion or energy to a topic you have to talk about. You have the courage inside of you to talk about this forever. It's a gift. You find it very comfortable to talk about. So you already have that courage. You have the confidence because you find it easy to talk about. It's something you love. The energy boost goes up. The hormones go up. It's true. It's true. The serotonin, all kinds of incredible hormones go up in your brain automatically because you're talking about something you love. That's why. Energy goes up. It taps into energy sources in your brain, in your body, in your blood cells. It automatically goes up. When you talk about something you love and you have a gift for, courage goes up, confidence, confession goes up. It's amazing. And compassion to help others automatically rises up. It flows out of you like a sponge releasing its water. It comes out of you. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. That's why I call this step 1 of public speaking. Step 1, the 4 C's. Courage, confidence, confession, and compassion. That's right. Giving to others. Once you give to others a lot, it'll flow back to you in many, many ways. Many, many ways. At first, you're terrified. At first. That's okay. It's okay. It's totally normal, totally natural. The key is, first of all, is the courage. Courage to understand, I want to learn this. I want to be better at this. Better than I am before. As I mentioned before, I've been teaching many, many decades. And this particular course I've taught many, many times for many, many doctors, lawyers, social workers, dentists, all kinds of so-called professional people. In my eyes, they're just people. I don't call them professional. No, I know you do. Some people do, some people don't. In my eyes, they're people like everybody else. We're all the same. And remember, when we were young, we had the courage to talk about anything. Talk about a game. What did we learn at school? Your parents used to ask you, what did you do at school today? They asked, Brian, what did you do at school today? Well, I did this. So I had the courage to talk to my parents or play with my friends. How do you play this game? And you had the confidence to talk about that game. How do you play that game? You do this. You had confidence in yourself, courage in yourself, and now your confession. To me, it was the very first time. I never played this game. I'll give you a perfect example. Google Classroom. That's right, Google Classroom, a type of software through Google to perform a classroom. I never did that in my life. Never did. I had to learn it. I had the courage to learn this. I never saw it before in my life. I heard about it, but other schools around Ontario, Canada, where I'm from, they have different types of platforms to perform your classroom. This software came along, and I said to myself, if hundreds of millions of people are using this software, maybe I could do it. Again, this is a task I had to learn. I had the courage to learn, confidence to learn. I had to confess to myself, I don't learn this. I don't know how to do this. This is totally new. What do I do? So again, I'm starting with what? A clean slate. Totally clean slate. There's no negative there, no positive, no negative. It's totally neutral, isn't it? It's a clean slate. So let's face it, you have to have the courage to start somewhere, don't you? That's why I'm saying in my course, Public Speaking 101, everybody learns differently, at different speeds or rate of speed, understanding of this, understanding of that. There's no set, you're perfect, you learned in 5 minutes, you learned in 3 months. No. Any course like this has to be you go at your own rate of speed. Your dedication has to be there. Your courage to realize, by confession, I don't know how to do this. People put me down for so long because you should be able to talk like this, talk like that. No, everybody is different. Talking in front of a crowd of one person or 1,000 people in your own mind should be the same. Now wait a minute, don't panic yet. You have to have the courage to realize this. I've done karaoke myself. You might have done karaoke in front of a mirror. I've done it in front of 500 people. I'm not the greatest singer in the world, no. But when I did it 100 years ago, it feels like the microphone broke. That's right, no microphone. I had to sing from this, the voice, in front of almost 1,000 people. So what's the first step? Courage. Courage. Can I do this? Can I face this challenge in front of me? What do I do? You're in the same situation. It's courage. First step of the 4 C's is courage. Have no fear. The key is you have to try. I didn't say it's easy. You have to try. Once you try, you realize all of a sudden energy comes through. It flows through you. All of a sudden, a little bit, piece by piece, step by step, you can do this. You can do this. I never said it's easy. It's step by step. Once you get comfortable with something, your sense of fear diminishes, diminishes, diminishes. First is courage. Next was confidence. I mentioned before, it's confidence. It's a self-belief or it's trust within. I can do this. Yes, I can. Trust your ability to learn step by step by step. It's just like memorizing for a test. Memorizing this, memorizing that. All kinds of things. Certain quotations, certain quotes, mathematical formulas. Is it easy? Is it difficult? Yes, it is. Sometimes to people, I'm not great in mathematics, I'll admit it. I confess, I have courage, I believe it. I know that. I have people in my family who are very good in mathematics. I am not. Mathematics is a pure logical thing. It's logic. A plus B equals C, always. That's fine. If that's your thing, you're comfortable with it all the time, that's great. I have a lot of imagination, creativity. I like to use the logic plus a lot of creativity, create things. That's me. But that's me. I'm courage to believe this, courage to believe in myself, to understand that. So mathematics, for example, I'd learn more on my own, at my own rate of speed. Not yours, not mine. At your rate of speed to learn something. That's courage. Next I talk about was confidence. You have to have confidence in yourself. Not always by your parents and relatives and friends, it's you. You have to look in the mirror and say, I can do this. I trust myself. I trust my own ability. That's confidence. Number 3 is confession. That's right. It's not easy, isn't it? Confess to myself, confess to others. What does it mean? I'm confessing, well, admitting to myself. That's what it means by confession. I'm admitting I can't do this right now. I can't do this until I need more help. I need more instruction. That's fine. I will help you every step of the way. I never said it's easy, but again, courage, confidence, you have just confessed about everything yourself, and finally compassion. That's right. I want you able to use your gift that you have to help others. That's right. I've known for my whole life, I guess you could say, I was very comfortable talking with others. I can't explain it. It just came naturally. Just like your gift, it came naturally. Didn't have to take training for it. It came naturally. I've been talking to people from all over the world, in a sense, international people, since I was nine, that's right. Working in a hotel 100 years ago, it feels like, cleaning tables as a busboy. People came in from all over the world for the hotel, and I could talk to them. I had no fear whatsoever, no sense of what do I do, because I had the courage, the confidence, and the confession I can do this, and a compassion to help others. Compassion to help others. It might be helping them read and write, which I've been doing for many years as a teacher, but I had the compassion to understand, empathize what they're feeling about, their fear about this, fear about that, helping people to relate their stories, their life stories, to help others. I've had this comfortableness or compassion to help others, and I found many success of helping others. Nothing is perfect at all. The key is, I'm going from open arms like my friend Daffy Duck, open arms, till later on, like you, I want you to wipe away with a hockey stick of some kind, metaphorically, hide it away. Take that fear and knock it away, knock it away, knock it away. Knock your fear away. You can do this. Again, the 4 C's of the first part, step 1 of Public Speaking 101 are the courage, your courage to face danger, have no fear. Have no fear. You can do this. Confidence, trust within yourself, because you can do this. When the next point is very important, is confession. Yes, I can do this. Yes, acknowledge it. I can do this. I didn't say it's easy, it's step by step. And the 4th part is compassion, to help others with your gift, because you have a gift to help others in certain things. You know it. It's always been comfortable. Your parents told you, you're good at this, you're good at this. Friends told you this. I want you to acknowledge your gift and help others. If you help others, you're helping yourself. Again, step 1, the 4 C's. Courage, confidence, confession, compassion. Understand the 4 C's. Once you understand the 4 C's, you're on the right path and journey for fabulous public speaking skills. Remember that. This is Mr. Little at LIGHTNINGESL.com. Thank you very much for your time. I am now online. Next step, or step 2, will be coming soon. Thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.